Ready. At my sign. At once. At my command. And go. Follow me. Follow me! Ready, and go! Follow me! Here, follow me! Follow me! Follow me! And go! Ready, and go! At my side! Quickly!
The frontier gate is locked. The guards
Here.
are dead. This is
Quickly.
the work of the wolflings.
At once! Follow me! Follow me! We're under attack! At my command, follow me! Careful! Enemies! Forwards! Rune warriors, to me! At my command, follow me! Forwards! This is an ambush! Attack! Ready, and go! Here! At my side! My command! And go! Here, at once. Quickly. And go. At my command. Forwards. At once. At my command. Follow me.
Mukwa big, Mukwa wise, Mukwa fill all bellies.
Ready. And go.
We serve Mukwa.
Follow me.
Great Mukwa.
Forward.
Great Mukwa.
Rude warriors, to me. At my command. Follow me. The lines must hold. Attack! Forwards! Quickly!
So we meet again, Rune Warrior.
What do you know? Why don't you come along with me to the elf settlement? It's warm there, and you'll have a roof over your head as well.
Didn't I say I'm not comfortable in the vicinity of idol statues?
This runestone has captured an orc.
And with this magic, it is awakened. An orc who will serve you.
Welcome to Tirganach, my pupil. These walls will protect you and your friends.
We'll be safe here for the time being. They won't dare attack Tirganach. You've saved many lives these past few days. We must be very grateful for that.
Even if we brought misery over the land?
Grim, that cheating dog. Now it's all clear. His promises, his plan, the way he mocked Idar.
What about the abducted queen and the dragon? Another lie?
I don't know. We'd better talk to Elune and try to find out what's going on here. I'll look after the refugees.
How could Grim trick you like that?
I know him from earlier times, from before the war. We were almost just children when I decided to study the lore of the winter with Elune. Grim was always a hothead. He was infuriated about our separation and sailed far away on the first ship that came along. After that, I heard nothing more from him until he suddenly showed up in Mir Thor on the day the Ice Elves came. How could I have been so gullible? But he was so determined. It was exactly what we needed after we lost Dunhand and Reois. But his passion for battle, his fear of the cold. I should have put two and two together. I guess love really makes you blind. But now my eyes are open. And these eyes will see the traitor die, I promise you.
Did you learn your magic from Elune?
Yes. When I came here, I was almost still a child. Elune indoctrinated me in the spells of ice magic, but allowed me to retain my faith. But at some point in time, after the Battle of Fiara, rune warriors came through Tirganach. They told of the battle and the fate of the slaves in Mir Thor. You can imagine the rest.
But why did you let them turn you against your teachers?
These elves up here are different than the ones in the forest. Colder, harder. Many people say they are no longer servants of the light, and don't believe I didn't hate them during my apprenticeship. But I should never have taken up arms against them.
Welcome to Tirganach, Rune Warrior.
I thank you for the protection you have granted us.
My sisters are less well disposed toward you, but every life is of equal value.
What really happened? Was everything just a lie? No abducted queen, no dragon awakening?
Not everything the Fire Servant told you was a lie. The Queen Under the Ice was really abducted. The Fial Darg stole her away with the aid of his art of disguise. Then he fled to Mir Thor to take refuge among his orc servants. We followed him. The White Priestess succeeded in putting a spell on him, but the Queen had disappeared. We questioned the Fial Darg, but he just jeered at us. And so we enclosed him in ice in the hope of breaking his will. Meanwhile, this Grim must have taken the Queen out of the country without being noticed. Then he tricked you so he could liberate his lord and open the gates to the Crimson Empire.
What must be done now?
The Queen must be set free. Even if it costs us our lives, she must return to Aryn.
Or you will set out to search for her.
And with him, eternal winter will come over the world. He is still weak, but we can already sense his fury.
But how will we find the queen?
Oh, finding her will be easy, but no light believer can get through to her alive. The fire of the Crimson Empire would consume you. Even our Winterguard could not penetrate into Shaldun, the burning rock, which is ruled by the Fial Darg. We have to find a way to withstand the flames. I remember that the dwarves once knew of a way to be spared by the fire. Talk to Idale, our high priestess. She knows the legends.
Why do you think the Fiel Darg abducted Cenwen?
We know it wasn't because of the dragon. He couldn't care less about him. Bear in mind, Cenwen is very special. She is a godchild, a firstborn, one of the first elves to wander over the globe. The blood of the firstborn still contains the magic of the gods, and rituals carried out with this blood have divine power. That is why the Fial Darg had to abduct Cenwen, because there aren't many firstborns left. She might very well be the last one. On Willow Winter Day, the disk of the sun will cover Aonir's star. Then he must sacrifice her to achieve his plan. Bringing the dark gods back to Ao. This creature does not care what might then happen to us, to Aryn, or even to his own servants.
Quickly! And go!
What's up?
You look like a merchant woman.
That may be, but I don't do business with strangers, and certainly not with the likes of you.
I must thank you for my life. You people are being unjustifiably condemned. I believe we will hear many more tales of the Rune Warriors and their power. My name is John Dundred. I write books when I don't happen to be doing slave labor for the orcs.
A writer in Urgath?
I wasn't always a writer. In my youth, I landed on the coast of Urgath as a soldier. But, like so many others before us, the dark coast spat us back out. I barely managed to get back on the last ship to leave the Black Continent with my life. But the jungles of Urgath don't just proliferate over dark secrets. There we found the traces of a story that had long since become a myth in Fiara. A myth which doesn't thrill young soldiers, yet does please old writers. That's why I came back to Urgath. Not one of my wisest decisions, as you can see. Are you willing to help me in this matter?
What kind of myth are you pursuing?
They call it the Eternal Song. The myth says that the bard Angar Arandir had written a song in his final days, and had woven his entire life and all his sorrow over his lost love into it. He sensed that his end was near, and in that final moment, on the threshold of death, he reached the perfection no mortal until then had ever attained, or ever reached again. The song was so wonderful and so sad at the same time that everyone who ever heard it fell under its spell. They also say the gods were afraid of the song because even they were not immune to it. We found traces in Urgath, an empty tomb, inscriptions. Nobody could have suspected that Arandir had found his end in Urgath. It seems he wrote the eternal song while he was in captivity. But we were soldiers on the march, and so we left the places untouched. They say that after his death, the gods tore the song into 3 pieces to weaken its power.
How can I help you?
Back then, 3 of my comrades and I found clues indicating that Angar Arandir had written the eternal song in Urgath, and that it could still be found there. But we had to leave again, and I took along a few things that might later help me in my search for the eternal song. All I have left is this key, and a clue as how you might open up an old temple in Mirror Thur. The secret places lie hidden behind it. Look for the temple and further clues that lie behind it. Should you find any writings from Angar Arandir, please bring them to me. Turn the wheel lock of the temple once to the left and twice to the right. Good luck. Curse on these tired old bones.
Hey, you there! Get me out of here! Help!
I bet there's a reason why you're in there in the first place.
That Darius is horribly petty, locking up a man because of a book. Let me use your weapon for a minute, will you?
You stole a book from Darius?
No, well, I borrowed it to look up something.
You are a thief.
No, I never steal anything.
You're a thief and a liar.
Very well, very well. Now listen to me. I lost the book. If you look for it and could bring it back to Darius, the old owl would surely let me out of here.
Where do you think it is?
I think somewhere near a ruined temple here in Tirganach. I don't know for certain anymore. Somewhere off to the west, perhaps.
make it out.
Who are you? You were not among the refugees.
No, I'm not one of your flock. I'm fleeing from other powers. Darius is my name, cartographer and scribe. What can I do for you, rune warrior?
Who are you fleeing from?
One of my brothers is very cross with me. He is a good horseman, and I hope he won't look for me up here among the immortals. But that's another story. Now yours is more important.
I've come about Flink.
That windbag. All he had to do was ask.
Well, he regrets his deed.
You don't even believe that yourself.
And if I were to bring the book back to you?
Well, now I'm not inhuman. Then he shall be free.
What do you know about the Fiel Darg?
They are the princes of darkness. They were Zarach's final creation before the dark gods were driven out of the world. They are not a nation in and of themselves like the children of the Dark Ones, but each one of them is unique and immortal. They once led the Dark armies in the War of the Six, and they would have thrown down the light had the Guardians themselves not descended to stop them. The Fiel Darg were conquered and put in spell chains beneath the Gate of the Kings, deep below the earth. The Paladins of the Iron Falcon watched over their spell sleep. But what had to happen did happen. Wars and dark fighters destroyed the fortresses of the Paladins. Today, all that remains of them is ruins. They call it the place of the Howling Mounds. It seems the Convocation has opened the old caverns, and a Fiel Darg was able to get away.
Only one, or several?
There might be more, many more. We'll find out soon enough, I fear.
What do you know about Aryn?
According to the legend, he came from the Grimwarg Mountains, but nobody knows for certain. He is the only one of his kind, a dragon of almost godlike power. His cold kills all life anywhere near him, and so he was always alone. He might have covered the whole world with his frost, if the last queen of the elves had not set out to face him. Her song gave her the strength to resist his cold, and even warmed his heart. Since then, she has sung for the winter dragon down there under the ice, so that the world might again see another spring. We are striving for knowledge and the exalted schools of magic, but the power of hope and goodness is vanishing from our hearts. The songs of the gods are forgotten. Her voice is the last one that remains with us.
Mugwa big, Mugwa wise, Mugwa fill all bellies. We serve Mugwa, great Mugwa, great Mugwa.
Darkness has always been an enemy of life, but it never tried to wipe everything out. This just doesn't make sense.
The Imperials will only obey the orders of the Fieldar. If they knew what he was really planning, who knows if they would follow him.
Yes, there are also servants of the darkness who fight for the life of their people, and not for old oaths.
Whom do you mean?
An orc has arrived. He's up at the gate to Frostfall. He doesn't dare enter the town, but I've heard that he's looking for help against the Imperials. Go to him. The wisdom of the orc shamans might prove useful to us. But plenty of snow will come down from the mountains before an elf trusts an orc again.
I'll see what I can do. And go! At my command!
You're polluting this place, Rune Servant. If only Elune had never brought you here. We won't tolerate any foreigners on the glacier.
Even so, you let the Dark Ones trick you.
State your business and then go. I don't like wasting my precious time with you, creature.
Do you know of a magical protection against fire?
There is a story about the old dwarf smiths who were able to withstand the greatest heat at their forges. They call this magic the Firebane, an old secret they always guarded well. Wars and time have wiped out most of the old smiths. We only know of one who is still alive. His name is Windjalf. He lives in Fastholm, the dwarf town in the Grimwarg Mountains. To get there, you must keep to the east. Before that, however, you will have to cross an old battlefield called the Winterdeep. It's a dangerous place. Once someone has opened the city gate for you, follow the trail to the east. Watch out for the trolls who live there.
Why did the Field Darg abduct the Queen from the ice?
If you think he did this to release Aryn and bring us all the winter death, then you're wrong. He couldn't care less about the dragon.
He couldn't care less about the Frostweaver?
No, the one and only thing he is after is the Queen's blood. That's what he wants. The blood of a firstborn. You see, there are magical rituals that can influence beings or natural forces, and there are rituals that can even move the gods.
He wants to bring the Dark Gods back to the world?
Yes, and only the blood of the godchild, a firstborn, contains the force to power that ritual. When the sun on Willow Winter Day covers Ionir's star, he will perform the ritual. If he succeeds, he will open a gateway in the spell of the gods, and the renegades will return.
Then Nor and Zarach will again wander about the world. But what a world that will be. A world of ice in which a lonely dragon calls in vain for his dead queen.
Yes, but Zarach created the Dark Nations. Why shouldn't he be able to bring forth new races? And the Fieldar will wait for his master in the abyss, in the heart of the world. We fear the dragon just as you do, for his wrath drives the creatures of winter out of the mountains and against our walls. But what truly strikes fear in our hearts is that ritual on Willow Winter Day.
How much time do we have?
Enough to take action, not enough to give long speeches.
Trolls? On Aryn's sacred mountain?
Their presence is an even greater calamity than yours. They came here from the Winterdeep. They dug an old Sharok idol out of the ice, and now they worship it. They call it the Great Mugwa, and they're waiting for it to reveal itself to them. May winter devour them. We would have done them in ages ago, but they hide from our arrows and hurl mighty rocks.
Follow me.
For freedom! For freedom!
At my side.
Quickly! For the room! For our Nir's honor! Off to battle! For our Nir's honor! Here, for freedom! Here. For the rune! For our Nir's honor! Off to battle! At my side! At my side! Hold your ground, men! Yes, forward! Follow me! Here! Follow me! At my side! At once! Follow me! At my command. Follow me. Yes. Follow me. We're under attack. Off to battle. Off to battle. Yes, forwards. Quickly. At my command. Warriors, to me. Yes, forwards. Quickly! Hold your ground, men! At my side, quickly! And go! Follow me! At my command! Follow me! Forwards! Ready!